plans to become a music plus audio streaming platform, Saavn conceptualized the Audio On Summit to mark its evolution into an entity that creates original audio programming. The summit also aimed to educate startups and content providers here about the opportunities available on the audio platform for brand building and advertising.
If brands use music in a strategic sense and treat it more as an identity and not just a tactical piece of communication, that music then, or the sound of the brand, can become a very, very valuable asset in terms of brand evaluation, equity.
While using audio tactically but strategically seems to be the mantra for brand building, Malini Agarwal of MissMalini.com believes that content is king and shares some of the trends she's observed.
I think the most amazing trends are that there's curation, there's sharing, there's very interesting, unique concepts that come around. Like, for instance, if you look at like an app like Saavn, they have curated playlists from Ranbir Kapoor, so you almost feel like you're listening to his personal playlist. So things like that, which didn't exist before, where it was a little more massy and there wasn't specific content created for the individual, which I think is now the future.
What are the kind of monetization strategies that brands should really follow for them to succeed? Are these changing now, and what would your suggestions be?
There's a huge value in creating interesting content for your brand. So, for example, if we work with a retail brand, or even for example a Saavn, we'll create content that my consumer comes first and they feel like, oh, I'm getting something out of this. Someone's giving me a playlist or telling me how to wear the clothes, and then I'm going to consume and buy something from that retailer.
The summit discussed how content creators, brands and distributors will need to work closely to create quality audio content across all verticals and interest areas, and the right content and technology will deliver increased audience engagement.
I would bet a lot on regional audio. I would bet on curated shows. I would place a bunch of bets on the fact of saying that I also think that poetry is going to evolve, because we've had the Shero Shairi Kavita space, but again, it used to happen in a live environment. How do you make that into a surreal space which is pure audio? Are some places I would definitely go.